What's going on, everybody? Vasette here at Outdoors with V. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm out here on the trail on a backpacking trip. I've hiked for a few miles now and I'm a little out of breath. I'm going uphill at the moment. So when I got here down the mountain there where I parked, it was a little wet. It was raining off and on the whole way here from home. And when I got to the bottom of the mountain, super windy, super wet, but hiked up a few miles and it's dry. It's dry. Now, there was a little bit of sprinkling, a little bit of, wetness here and there, but as you can see, I have my rain jacket on and I got my backpack covered there. So just in case, I don't want to stop and have to worry about that if and when it rains. So let's continue hiking. Welcome to this episode. Looking forward to backpacking, hiking, and camping out with you all. Thanks for stopping by. See you in a bit. All right, everybody, update time. I've probably gone another mile or so. It's getting a little darker. I don't think it's gonna rain. I can see the sun kind of peeking out of the clouds there. But yeah, I'm still going uphill. You can tell by my breathing that, I don't do this as much as I used to back in my day, but this is great exercise. I love this. It's not too difficult, but it really isn't too difficult to, lose a little bit of breath too. You know what I mean? Especially if you don't do this every day. But it's beautiful out here. It feels amazing. It's probably, 57 degrees or so. I have zero cell phone service, by the way. Absolutely none. Ever since I started the hike, pretty much, no service at all. I've tried sending a couple text messages, but all of them can't be sent. So we're on our own. Just you, me, and this beautiful mountain. I'm not sure if y'all can see that or not, but there's some mountain peaks over there. If you can see that there through the trees. It's just beautiful. To give you all an idea of where I'm at, here in the mountains of Virginia, I'm close to, actually West Virginia, close to an area called Allegheny County. And I can tell you, I love it. I love it. This is the third time I've been in the vicinity here on the channel. 3 or 2 times, I'm not sure. I love it out here. It's beautiful, it's peaceful, it's quiet. It's just you and nature. We are extremely, extremely extremely remote. I can't tell you how remote we are. We're literally in the middle of nowhere. And so we're gonna have some fun. I think I see a clearing up here. And so I'm gonna check this out. But yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere, just you and me, nature, this trail, this mountain. Looking forward to getting this episode started. All right, everybody, check out this clearing. It's pretty nice. And for the most part, it's fairly flat in some areas. I don't know how good the camera is picking this up, but it's not as flat as it looks on camera. I can tell you there's a little bit of uneven terrain here. The flattest area is right there in the middle. So it might be worth going down this trail here to kind of just keep going straight to see what else is out there, what else is available to us. But you can see here there's some rocks. Let me show you that. There's some rocks over here, and there's some fresh firewood. Check that out. This area is extremely popular for overlanders. You come out here and you'll see them quite often. You'll see a pack of Jeeps, a pack of 4Runners, a pack of Tacomas, some Tundras in there. They absolutely love it out here. So to see these rocks kind of situated like that, and to see, you know, some fresh firewood, you can see the trail is definitely wide enough for vehicles to come through. Side-by-sides, ATVs, great for four-wheeling, great for overlanding. So maybe in the future we'll bring the Tundra up here and we'll have some fun. But yeah, let's continue on this trail and see what it has to offer. All right, we're back. I had to ditch that rain jacket. I went ahead and uncovered the backpack there as well. I can see the sun here, it's cleared up. And so I'm confident it's not gonna rain anymore. Like I said, at the bottom of the mountain, it was raining. And up the trail there, it was raining off and on just a little bit. So I just wanted to, you know, exercise a little caution and keep everything dry just in case. But I'm confident it's not gonna rain. Probably not. And so we're in the mountains, you never know. I'm comfortable. I was sweating like crazy. With rain jackets, with Gore-Tex, that's gonna happen. Not a lot of breathability with those jackets. And so my back was drenched. I had to take it off. We're going down this trail here. I can tell you that I've been going down for just a little bit now, and there's really not much down here. We'll probably end up going back to that open area down there, back that way. So we'll go this way just a little bit more. Maybe we'll get lucky, but yeah, let's see. There is nothing down there. We're gonna turn around and we're gonna head back to that open area. We're gonna set up camp, probably do dinner, maybe, I don't know, 35, 45 minutes from now. Probably by the time we're finished setting up everything. I'll bring y'all back soon. It's getting a little windy. By the way, everybody, I'm using my GoPro for this adventure. And the reason being, I knew it was gonna be windy today. I don't have that, what is it called? dead cat, feathery wind catcher, or I'm sorry, wind stopper, wind blocker, whatever it's called, for the Rode microphone I have on my Sony. And so you can probably tell the wide angle, maybe not as good as quality as the Sony, but that's neither here or there. We're out here, we're enjoying nature. It is windy. It just would have sounded like complete crap. Now, it could sound like crap right now on this camera, but I can tell you right now, the Sony one, it sounds worse. In my last adventure, when we, let's see here, when we slept in the Ford Expedition in the back, in that wilderness area, you could kind of tell on that hike to the bridge and to the train tracks, the wind was blowing, and that microphone just, oh my gosh, it picked up every bit of wind, and it just didn't sound right, in my opinion. So here we are with the GoPro. Hopefully the quality's good, hopefully the sound quality's good, and the wind's not too annoying. So we're gonna set up camp, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set up camp. All right, so I'm thinking about setting up camp right in that area right there. So I got my footprint here, my ground sheet. So yeah, I'm gonna set up right over there. I have the, what do I have? Oh, Nature Hike Cloud Up 3 with me. That is a budget-friendly tent. Still testing it out. I got that tent, oh my gosh, sometime early last year, I think. It's a good 3-season tent, supposedly. I believe it has a 3,000 millimeter hydrostatic head rating, so it should be, you know, definitely waterproof if it does rain. Again, I don't think it's going to, but you never know. And I got some other gear with me. I'm going to share that with you all. In the last backpacking trip, I don't think I went over my loadout, so I'm definitely going to do that for y'all after I set up the tent. So let's go ahead and do that. Found this rock that I can use to drive these stakes into the ground. And you can just tap it, you know, you don't have to try to kill the stake. That way you don't bend it or break it, you know what I mean? That's good enough. Let's do the other sides. I'll tell you this too, it's definitely getting cooler out here. I'm probably gonna put my hoodie on here in just a second. I got something embarrassing to tell everybody here. So I went and gotten my hoodie on because it got a little chilly. and I come back to the camera and I start, you know, finishing up putting the tent together, the poles and whatnot, and I'm getting all these cool angles and I'm maneuvering the camera, making it look, you know, sweet and all that with putting the tent together. And when I'm finished, I look at the camera and it's not even on. So I'll be honest, there's no way I'm going back to where it was the last time you saw it. I'm just gonna leave it as is, you know, and just be honest with y'all. I don't feel like it, you know what I mean? So it's getting dark, I'm getting hungry, and yeah, so I'll try not to forget to turn the camera on again. So again, everybody, this is the Nature Hike Cloud Up 3-person tent. It is a 3-season tent, so it is, in my opinion, perfect for this weather. I don't know what the low is tonight. It might be, I don't know, low to mid 40s. Right now, I want to say, well, I can't say anything. I don't have service. My watch is connected to my phone, but I would say right now it's 56, 55 degrees, a little windy, a little chilly. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the fly on the tent. I'll bring y'all back soon. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do next before cooking some dinner. I am going to show you my loadout, but first I'm gonna take a tarp out of my bag here and I'm gonna spread it out so I can put my gear onto the tarp and show you what I have. So give me 1 second, let me get my tarp out. All right, everybody, let's talk about my loadout. So I have utensils. This is my utensil kit, utensil bag. I got a spork, spoon, a couple other utensils in there as well. This is my food bag. Tonight, we're just doing freeze-dried meals since this was a backpacking trip, but yeah, this is my food bag. I have 2 freeze-dried meals, 1 for breakfast tomorrow morning and then 1 for dinner. I also have some snacks in here as well. With my chest rig, you all already know about that. I just did an episode on it a couple Sundays ago. But, you know, I keep snacks in there, hand sanitizer, my handgun, another carabiner, usually, you know, keys, my wallet, some medicine, so on and so forth. So that's what I keep in there. Oh, and my poop kit, toilet paper, and then some paper towels as well. So there's the bear spray that I attached to it. I'm going over the items I've already taken out, by the way. So I have some brand new lighting, my usual lantern, and I believe there's a flashlight in here as well. And there's first aid kit. So that's that kit there, kind of a miscellaneous kit. This on the outside of the bag here, that is the Nemo Switchback closed foam pad. I'm going to be putting that under my sleeping pad. All right, let's go inside the bag. So I have my pot for tonight's cooking and tomorrow morning's breakfast. I have my coffee. I have a tarp, always bring one just in case. All right, what else? I have the Nemo Moonlight Elite chair that I'm still testing out, that I had a product episode on a couple product episodes ago. All right, I have a fan. This is my sleeping pad tonight. This is the Snugpak Basecamp Ops Air Mat. What else? Let's see. My pillow. And that's it for the main compartment. And then I have a down jacket here by Patagonia, just in case it gets too cold tonight. Let's go ahead and take this Nemo switchback pad off. All right, let's go at the top here. At the head of the backpack, I have my batteries for the GoPro, some utility gloves, extra cordage, and extra tent stakes. On the other side of the head of the bag, I have my battery bank and a charging cord, and also a mini backup flashlight. And the rest of it, this is the cover for the backpack itself, the rainproof cover there. And then last but not least, actually no, I'm sorry, I have water as well. I got 64 ounces there, and then 32 ounces, I think this is, 1 liter, 33.8, 1 liter water there as well. So I got plenty of water for tonight. And then lastly, at the very bottom, I have my Nemo 20 degree Forte sleeping bag. So that's my entire loadout, and all in all, the weight was about 35 pounds. Hopefully I didn't bore y'all with the overview of my loadout there. I am going to set up my sleep system first, then I'm gonna work on dinner. I was trying to put my sleep system together, and I start hearing rain. So all the stuff that I had out when I was showing y'all my loadout was getting rained on. So I wasn't about to have that. So I rushed and got everything in here. Can y'all hear that? It's light, but didn't want to take any chances. I got everything in the tent. And so, yeah, I'm gonna proceed as planned and go ahead and get my sleep system together, and hopefully, if it's not raining anymore, we can go back outside, set up my chair, and cook some dinner out there instead of in here. By the way, everybody, I know I went over my loadout, but I completely forgot about my backpack. So that is the Gregory Stout 70 liter backpack. Y'all remember me testing this out in that gear testing episode, and a couple of these items you saw in that episode, and a couple of them you have not seen, including this air mat here by Snugpak. This is again the Snugpak Basecamp Ops air mat. Supposedly this comes with a built-in foot pump. That's pretty interesting. I'm gonna definitely check that out. Sleep system's all set up. The last piece was the pillow. I got the sleeping pad here, and then the closed foam pad there, and then I have the sleeping bag by Nemo. Now, if it doesn't get too cold, I'm gonna be super comfortable, because I'll be able to just lay right on top of the sleeping bag and a ton of cushion, right? So, and if it gets too cold at all, you know, I can just, you know, get right in it and be warm. So that's it. I'll go ahead and cook dinner here in just a second. Sorry for the butt shot there. Just had to get out. Y'all aren't gonna believe this. It is raining again. I don't know if y'all can see that. As soon as I got more stuff out here, it just starts raining again. Can y'all hear that? Come on. Well, I can tell y'all this. I don't feel like going in and out of the tent over and over again, so Yeah, it's picking up. Guys, I think we're gonna cook dinner inside the tent tonight, and I think we're gonna spend the rest of the night in there. I don't see any reason to keep coming out when it rains and then going back in. I do have my tarp, but it's already getting late. I really don't feel like putting that together, to be honest. But as you can see, yeah, like I said, it's getting dark and it's getting wet again. Maybe I'll just stand here and see if it stops. That way I can at least cook my dinner out here. You know, nope, it's picking up. I know y'all can hear that. All right, we're getting wet. Let's go back in the tent. I really wanted to use my chair. Golly. Maybe we'll get to use it in the morning. Still raining, everybody. It's light, you know what I mean? But I don't want to cook in this. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna keep the vestibule open here because this rain is not wind driven, so it's not gonna be blowing inside the tent through the mesh here. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and I'm gonna cook right outside here on the grass, keep the vestibule open, and then close it up when we're done cooking. So let's go ahead and do that. For those of you who are wondering, yes, I am obviously eating in my tent. I am in a very remote area. Animals in areas like this, they are terrified of humans, terrified of the unknown. I'm not worried whatsoever about a bear, about coyotes, about any animals coming near my tent, anywhere near, this area here, because trust me, they know I'm here and they are avoiding me. Now, if this was a established campground, if people are eating in their tent, and not following the triangle rule, many of you know what the triangle rule is, they are more than likely going to have an encounter. So here, I'm good, I'm not worried, and just want to let y'all know that. I'm going to wrap up my dinner here. I'll bring y'all back when I'm finished. I just finished my dinner, and so it's 9:16 p.m. and there's really nothing else to do. I figured I'd talk to y'all for just a little bit and then call it a night and talk to y'all in the morning. But I wanted to bring up a couple things. First thing, I really needed this trip, and for a number of reasons. Without getting too personal, it's just been a rough week, a rough last couple weeks, to be honest. And I've been really wanting to come out and just have that time with nature, and, you know, that time on the trail. And so a backpacking trip has been long overdue here on the channel, and it's been, you know, long overdue just for me personally. When I'm camping, especially backpacking, it's just so personal. I mean, it's peaceful, it's rejuvenating, and I'm able to recharge, refocus, re-energize myself, because for whatever reason, you know, in this case, things have been pretty stressful. Sometimes you get so busy with the day-to-day and so bogged down that you need something like this. And in my opinion, this is the best medicine for something like that. And so I wanted to share that with you all. I know I've said that to y'all before, but hopefully as these episodes, you know, keep coming, and I hopefully am getting better at this, I do a better job at explaining it. So anyways, that's that. The other thing I wanted to bring up, Ashley sends her love to everybody. She says hello. She hopes everyone's doing well. Recently, in the comments, I've seen a few here and there asking about Ashley, how she's doing, when she's going to be coming on another adventure with me. That is coming. Okay, so she's going to be probably coming out with me in later this spring, maybe in the summer. But I just want to let everybody know she will be in another future episode, and hopefully some backpacking trips as well. As y'all know, she requires a little bit of special attention when it comes to camping. She needs plumbing. She needs other things, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think I told y'all that in that episode we were in together, that she wants plumbing. She wants, you know, a bathroom nearby. She wants to be able to walk to it. Hopefully we can get, you know, her on board, and hopefully it happens, you know, sooner than later. Lastly, before I call it a night, everybody, I know I've said this once already. Where is my phone? Let's see. Okay, well, I don't know where it is, but at the moment it doesn't matter because I haven't had service this entire time. I know I kind of said that to y'all earlier, but as much as I want to check on Ashley, the kids, see how everything is doing, and they're probably, you know, maybe a little bit worried about me, it's nice. It's nice being able to shut everything down and just being out here, the solitude, the peace, the quiet, you know, that alone time. It's just, it's awesome. So I'm really enjoying myself. With that, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. It is 9:25. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and lay down, relax for a little bit, and go to sleep. Have a good night. I'll talk to you all in the morning. Good morning, everybody. The time is 5 a.m. It's time to get up. Last night, I slept okay, you know, pretty decent. I woke up a few times, but I can kind of tell that, you know, I'm still a little tired, you know what I mean? Tossed and turned a little bit for, you know, whatever reason. Sometimes you don't get as much sleep as you want, or as good as sleep as you want when you're outdoors. But it is what it is. Sleeping bag kept me warm all night. Again, really comfortable. As far as the tent, no complaints there. It's a nice tent. I will say this though, Nature Hike says this is a 3-person tent, and it is, but you put 3 adults in here and you have little to no room to move around. Now, they were smart to have their one door on the front of the tent instead of like one on the side like a lot of other companies.
You know, some companies, they're smart. They do 2 entrances on both sides of the tent, but in this case, there's only one, but it's in the front. So if you had 3 people in here, you could simply just get up and go straight out that way. You know what I mean? So that was smart. Um, Other than that, um, you know, uh, 3 people in here, you know, it'd be snug, but it'd be fine. However, in terms of gear, no. You know, you're not. It's not going to be 3 people plus gear. It's going to be 3 people, and your gear is going outside or, you know, whatnot. Now, 2 people in gear, it would still be, you know, semi-tight, but you'd make it work. But 1 person with gear, oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely works. So, anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get up, move some things around, clean up a little bit, and I'll bring y'all back when we make breakfast and coffee. All right. Good morning again, everybody. The time is now 5:40. Everything's waking up. You can hear the birds. Let me turn this off. Hopefully I'm not blinding y'all. I have 2 lights. I have one on the camera, one tripod light lantern thing here, and it's super bright. So excuse me for not staring directly into the camera for too long. I don't want to go blind, but I brought my stuff out. Finally able to use my chair. So comfortable. This is the Nemo chair that I covered a couple product episodes ago. Still testing it out. Still very comfortable. So we'll see how it holds up. I got my pot. Got my pot here. And let's see, for breakfast, we are doing, I think it's, let's see here. I forgot already. Obviously, we're doing coffee. Here we go. All right, jalapeno cheddar biscuits and jalapeno cheddar biscuits and herb sausage gravy by Pinnacle Foods. Yeah, it's early, everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and cook this up and make some coffee. Let's go ahead and do that. Man, that feels nice. Nice and warm. All right, here we go. By the way, I think that canister is just about finished. Usually it's louder than that. All right, everybody, we got some coffee here. Cheers. Oh, yeah. That's real good. Just a couple more minutes on the jalapeno cheddar biscuits. So, yeah, we're just going to sit here and listen to the birds. It's definitely getting brighter out here. As you can tell, I've already turned off all the lights here. Right now, the time is 6:10 a.m. And let me tell you this, I needed that coffee. I'm still drinking it, but as soon as I took a sip, it woke me up, for sure. I'm a little slow this morning. You know, I've been having a conversation with Ashley about, getting older, so on and so forth. I know, I'm still under 40. In the last adventure, I told everyone I, had my birthday in March 8th. That was my birthday. I turned 37. But I can tell you this. A long time ago, a really good friend of mine told me as soon as you hit 30, things start going downhill. So I turned 30 in 2017, right? And sure enough, I don't know what it was, but I started waking up and my knees started aching. My ankles started hurting, just everything. I played football growing up. I played, a lot of sports growing up. I ran track. I wrestled for like a year. That didn't last very long. Played football, played a little basketball recreationally. And so, yeah, it was rough. Just waking up, feeling sore all the time. But literally, it was right after I turned 30. More years go by, and I start feeling more things. Right, I developed plantar fasciitis in my right heel. So yeah, I don't hike and do a lot of backpacking as much as I want to because of that. That's something that y'all don't know, but I'm telling you now, I have like major plantar fasciitis in my right heel. And so this morning it's pretty sore, but every now and again it's worth a trip like this because of the solitude and the peace and just the exercise. But it hurts. It hurts. Let's see, what else? What else? My allergies. They have just gotten way, way worse as I've gotten older. Like right now, my nose is running. My eyes are a little itchy. My head itches like crazy, just like the top of my head. I'm just kind of itchy all over my back. It's allergies. You know what I mean? It's that time of year. It's spring, and it just never used to affect me as much, right? But now, I have to take Zyrtec all year, not just in the spring or the summer or the fall, but winter, like all year. I take it every day. And so it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's check on this now. Oh, yeah. I think we're good to go. Y'all know that this is one of my favorites. Absolutely delicious. Again, this is Pinnacle Foods, jalapeno cheddar biscuits and herb sausage gravy. By the way, even though it's, got jalapenos in it, it's not spicy at all. At all. I'm a huge fan of spicy food, and I'm telling you, it's not. So get yourself a pack of these, and you'll enjoy it. I guarantee it.
back to what I was saying about, you know, getting older, aches and pains and all that crazy stuff. I really wouldn't change it for the world, though. You know, I married the love of my life, Ashley. There's nothing better than growing old with her, watching our kids grow up, and experiencing life with her, my family, and our friends and our loved ones. So I really wouldn't change it for anything. I may complain about it and whatnot. Another thing that I've developed as I've gotten older, I have noticed that I am out of breath more when I'm hiking, when I'm exercising, so on and so forth. It is attributed to me, you know, gaining a little weight recently, and also not exercising like I used to. However, it's also because I'm older. I can tell you that. So it is what it is. Again, I wouldn't change it for the world. Growing old with Ashley, growing old, you know, watching the kids grow up and so on and so forth. I love it. All right, everybody. It's time to go. Time to get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. I'd like to thank all of you for joining me on this backpacking adventure. I had a great time. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. It definitely helps the channel. Looking forward to getting back out here with everybody. As I said yesterday, Ashley will be joining us on an adventure sometime in the near future, whether it's later this spring or sometime in the summer. I can't wait for that trip with Ashley, and I can't wait for more trips with you all here soon. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for being here with me. Have a great Sunday. Have a great week coming up. Till next time, everybody. Take care.